Good afternoon. Welcome to Monthly's Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 7th to the 21st. The flow transition from a relatively progressive flatter flow to a more amplified flow, and this will consist of a ridge over the eastern Pacific, trough in the west, ridge over the Caribbean with above normal heights in the east. And we'll show you that as we go through the period. I'll show you just what I mean. We're at the 7th. We're at the 11th, and we look at the rest of the models, and you can see this is what the flow is going to look like. So an active pattern is forecast for the northwest. From coastal regions from Northern California northward, will receive heavy rain and mountain snows, and the precipitation gradually spreads north and into the central Rockies. And I'll show you this, what I'm talking about right here. We see one system moving in, then you get the next one. The heaviest precipitation will occur across this area here. Now, concerning the possible nor'easter in the east for the midweek period, we go here to Monday, and you can see we have a low down here entering the Tennessee Valley. And this is the GFS, European GFS. They're fairly in good agreement. Then the system begins to lift northward. This is the European, 7 p.m. Sunday or 7 a.m. Monday. And then we go to 7 p.m. on Tuesday. You can see we have snow across portions of the Mid-Atlantic, the northern Mid-Atlantic. The low here looks like it's in the range of the 40 degrees north, 70 degrees west benchmark. It appears that way by looking at this. And you notice where the 540 line is. It's way down here to the south. And then we look at the European during this forecast. It's a little bit offshore, less precipitation. And then we go to 7 a.m. on Monday. You can see the system lifts into the northeast, and we'll have windy conditions. Now, there's a wide range. Now, we can get a minimal impact as far as the European goes to more of the GFS look, but the GFS has been consistent during the last couple of days. And like I said, the northwest will remain active, and we'll have that system, but that'll be short-lived as we go back into the pattern of above normal temperatures. We're going to look now at the period for January 12th to 16th. And we have a strong ridge remains over the northeast Pacific, a trough in the west, ridge over the Caribbean with above normal heights in the east again. And we go to the 16th. We don't see much of a change. We thought things would be changing by around mid-month, but it might be more closer to the 25th of January. So this is what we're forecasting the pattern. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this region here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 48 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures are forecast here with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Below normal precipitation forecast for this region, probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we get to the period for January 17th to 21st. Still, we have our very strong positive height anomalies here, trough in the west, ridge over here across the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, above normal heights here in the east. Miles of good agreement with this. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting little change in the temperature anomalies, and for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and east of the Mississippi River, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 7th to 21st. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.